Can the Super Eagles of Nigeria have an AFCON victory with their last victory dating back to 2013 in South Africa? What will play out today against Guinea-Bissau? Will Man City be the big boys this season? This is Sports Room, your one-stop for everything sports on AF Television. I am your online television sports coach, Regina Monday. This is midweek and it's a busy week in the world of sports, as always. But here on the show, we're going to give you a rundown of exciting and thrilling events that have taken place in the world of sports over the days, yes, for this week. And then we have AFCON highlights, of course, the 33rd AFCON Fiesta is currently going on in Cameroon. Then Nigeria versus Sudan. Yes, they played on Saturday, the 15th of January in the Rwanda Adija Stadium, Cameroon. We'll definitely bring you what really happened in that game. Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau today. What are the projections? What will go down today in Cameroon? AFCON fixtures for today. AFCON, the highs and the lows. No game, no football fiesta is complete without controversies, and as it is, AFCON has a stream of them. Entertaining ones, so to say. The European League across Bundesliga, Premier League, Champions League, everything, but bring it to your doorstep. Of course, sports sagas, football yarns. Blessing Okagbare, our well-decorated medalist. Yes, she's an athlete, a runner, we all know her. She's in for drugs, can you imagine? Lewandwoski versus Messi. Should we expect beef? You know how we love beef in this part of the world. And then football arguments. Yes, viewing center. Should it be included under 1,000 ways to die? Yes, this is the package today. Call your friends, call your enemies. It's about to go down hot. Yes, 52 games for AFCON, 24 teams. And then everything will climax on the 6th of February in Cameroon. Nations will be battling for continental glory. As it is for Nigeria, it is a kill or be killed because the owner of Airpeace, Allen Oyema, has promised 50 million naira, whooping 50 million naira if they win. These guys win. The battle line has been drawn. And thankfully, we're doing well. We have successfully made it to the round of 16. Yes, after beating Sudan. Sudan, who has not won since 1972, they have 14 games. Yes, they have been going on a very beaten streak, no victory as it is. And then the last time Sudan and Nigeria had a clash, the last time we saw something like that in the history of AFCON was in 1746, 46 years ago. Can you imagine? So this game was actually an poker one. People that are young, people that understand sports, yes, definitely know what it means to look forward to a game. Yes, an epic clash, straight to say. And then the Nigeria versus Sudan game, for those of us that did not watch it, for those people that could not make it because of work, stress, adulthood, and everything. Yes, you know how it is in this part of the world. Nigeria won by 3 goals to 1. And Sudan, yes, who were very unfortunate in the game, they had a very, 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 very bad gameplay. They won because of a penalty caused by Ola Ina's foul. And then Samuel Chukwueze of the Yellow Submarine, Villarreal, made it with the first goal in the 3rd minute. Can you imagine? Just it is safe to say that the Nigerian team, Super Eagles, saw the past questions they read for the exam, and then they came to pass. They came with X. I think most of us are familiar with the word expo. These guys came prepared. Then Taiwo Woni of Union Berlin, yes, is a forward player there. He came in at the 45th minute. Then Moses Simon of FC Lantris came in. It was a clinical game. It was well thought out. Kudos to Samuel. Yes, to us, Legwavon. At this point, we should ask, should he still be an interim coach? Because Ose Pariso, we don't know what he's coming with. We don't know what his tactics are. We don't know what his plans are. But Egwabon is doing a very good job. At this point, many are even clamoring for him to be the permanent coach because affinity comes into play here. This is a well-decorated coach, a man that has seen Nigeria's under 20 through the game. He has coached Enyimba FC, he has coached Sunshine FC, he has work and experience when it comes to coaching. And then remember, you can share. You should always know you can share. And then call us. The number is on the screen. This program will be nothing without your thoughts. And then your thoughts will be they'll be well appreciated on this. Football is an interactive thing. You know how it is. For those of us that are very familiar with banters, when you say this one is better than this one, then all those juicy details, you know how it is with football. So share. Like I said, call your friends, call your enemies, call people that you don't even like and people that don't like you. Call everybody and then call them to the show. Share it. It is better. There's love in sharing in this case. There is love in sharing. For today's AFCON fixtures, we have Nigeria going against Guinea-Bissau by 8 p.m. today at the Rwanda Adija Stadium. And then this is quite exciting because it's almost like a coincidence. At the same time, 8 o'clock, Egypt, the Pharaohs of Egypt will be going against the Falcons of Jeddah, that is the Sudanese national team, by the same 8 p.m. Two Group D matches will be going down by 8 p.m. Guys, can we catch our breath? You know how it is in the world of sports. Events happening at the same time, the unfolding of events, the thrills, you know how it is. At this evening, we'll be trying to watch Nigeria. We all know Nigeria has qualified already, no shaking. But we need to know who will be going to because Cameroon has made it already. And we know the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. That's a very huge team. Those guys are well known for their formidity, they're known for their gameplay, they're known for their dominance, they're known for tactics, they're known for speed, they're known for aggression. It's a good, perfect team, so to say. And then also bring the AFCON highs and lows. Um, you know how it is. AFCON was postponed. It should have, yes, the game should have gone down in 2021, but a couple of things stemming from preparation issues, yes, the advent of COVID-19 in the world, and then Omicron almost threatened the entire thing. But the game is final, the fiesta is currently ongoing. Yes, it made it against all odds. But we're seeing things that we're not exactly happy with. There are cases of, there are rumors, news about insurgencies in Cameroon. So I don't know how it would feel as a player or as an analyst, a football spectator, when you go to a game and then your peace, your safety is threatened. It does not speak well. And then in this case, this goes beyond the case of insurgency. AFCON on its own are having the bolts of blows to their yes, they're having blows from issues evolving around officiation, yes, the way things are going. Yes, the most thrilling one for me, the one that really, yes, that shook me, it got me, was the fact that the Tunisian game against Mali, yes, the Eagles of Carthage against the Eagles of Mali, the game was called, was sick, the game came to an abrupt end. Yes, that was on the 12th of January last week. The Zambian referee, Zizwale, yes, Germany Zizwale, blew the whistle 4 minutes to the end of the game. The game had 4 minutes to go. I know in football, every minute counts because one team believes you definitely win. I can make it. We have seen people score in extra time. We saw it happen last year. Liverpool, yes, when Liverpool's coach Alisson Becker somehow scored at a very, 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 very dire minute, injury time moment. That's why football is true. That's sport history. And then the Tunisian team made a complaint because they lost to Mali. And maybe he felt they would have probably triumphed, they would have scaled through if the game had been allowed to come to a very official end. That's one of the sagas. Then an embarrassing moment also occurred. This was just, it was back to back blows on AFCON, the AFCON management. Mauritania against Gambia. The anthem was tried. 3 attempts were made to sing the Mauritanian anthem. It was a very embarrassing moment. Imagine someone tried to sing Arise with compatriots and it fails. For example, an anthem of maybe Gambia comes in. Almost disrespectful, if we put it that way. One could say it was a disrespectful moment in the world of football. And then we're wondering, should AFCON be 4 years like World Cup? Remember, share, calling. Yes, I've been thinking about this recently, and I don't want to sound controversial, but I feel AFCON should have more time to prepare. If there's one thing AFCON has revealed is the fact that lack of preparation, the management still has a lot to do. And then if Africa is going to be on the global football map, the global sport map, then a lot has to be put in place. I'm not going to do the entire go back to the drawing board thing because I believe they have been drawing for a while. Yes, they have been drawing, they have had time to prepare, but things are still quite stretchy. Things are not balanced. They are currently standing on tiptoes. A lot has still be done. Definitely call in and let us know. Share with your friends. You can comment on Facebook, on all social media platforms. Just know if even your village people right now they are watching this program. So why are you not? Our reach is unlimited at this point. And then, like I said, European League is going on. Chelsea, waiting they saw. That's always my question. Waiting they occur. Chelsea has not won in 11 games. Very sad. And then they played with Man City. Can you imagine how the tables turned? Man City was second on the table. Chelsea was comfortably sitting on top of the table as the last year. But now they are third on the table with 44 points. Man City beating them with over 12 points. 56 points. Can you imagine? So far, we all know that an annual Premier League season has 380 games, a lot of games. Yes, and it ends on the 23rd of May this year. Yes, God willing. And are we thinking, will Chelsea win? Will Man City be the big boys? I asked that question this period. Man City fans, please call me. Pep Guardiola is doing you guys, well, even with the fact that he tested positive for COVID-19, and then a couple of players also went to isolation with him. I know as a Man City fan you are happy, but please call me. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think Chelsea can still make a comeback? Remember, it's Premier League. You should expect surprises. Remember one time we have seen teams like West Ham, Tottenham just coming from nowhere and just take the coveted trophy. Do you think Chelsea? I know Chelsea has a lot of fans, a lot of happy fans, a lot of supportive fans that want to see their team win. Everyone wants to see our team, yes, make it to the big side. Do you think Man City will be the big boys this season? Then gossip. My favorite part. Nobody should even do that gender card thing with me. Men also gossip. That's on a very controversial note, though. On a very lighter note, too. Yes. And then bless no Okagbare. As a child, I grew up. Yes, I grew up hearing about her in full time. At some point in my life, I wanted to run. I think Eba affected my career. I was really doing well, but too much Eba. It takes a toll on the person, actually. Leslie Okagbare was suspended from the Tokyo Olympics last year after she tested positive. She was caught in a drug. Yes, she tested drugs were found in her system. Yes, hormone stimulating drugs that could make her run faster. And these are against the norms, the rules of the international sport. The US anti-doping law, yes, the new US anti-doping law came true. And then Eric Clara, yes, a 41-year-old, was trailed in the case. They found evidence that they found evidence linking Leslie Okagbare to Eric Clara, a kinesologist and a pathologist, a self-acclaimed one, so to say. So it is safe to say it's possible Eric Clara is not even a verified lawyer, he's not a recommended one, it's just a cock, how do they call it? I think there's a word for it, cut and join. No, I can't remember. I remember before we finish. Yes, it's just a cut and join kind of a copy and paste lawyer. In this case, our career, our athletics career is currently just in a very, very rocky position. President Kagbare is a legend. I'll say it anywhere. She's a well-decorated legend. She has a Commonwealth history, 100 meters history, for running in 10.85 seconds. How do you even do that? And then this same girl is an icon for most persons, and then she's down for drugs. I'm not trying to be the judge. I'm not wearing my judge cap at this point. I'm not trying to be the judge here. But I'm just saying, when you are being looked up to as a big celebrity, an high-profile person, a lot is expected of you. Every lies the edge that wears the crown. That's how the proverb goes. Then Lewandowski, Messi. Lewandowski, Messi. You know these guys are football legends. Lewandowski has 23 goals already this season. When did the season start? That's the big question now. And then last year we saw a series of events where Lewandowski felt robbed after Messi, yes, Lionel Messi, Paris Saint-Germain star, won his seventh Ballon d'Or. Yes, he has won the title for 7 times now. And then many persons felt Lewandowski was the rightful owner of that title last year. Because last season he had 46 goals to his credit. 46 goals. One person, I'm not talking about him having a twin brother, one person putting netted 46 goals in a season. And this period, the argument is based on the fact that Lewandowski has won FIFA's best player for the second time in a row. And before the game, Messi was asked to list his top 3 players, people that he would recommend, people that he would definitely speak volumes of. And Lewandowski was not in the list. I know, highly controversial. Lewandowski felt hurt by the fact that Messi, a legend, anybody would look up to Messi. Messi did not list his name. And then the Polish player is hoping Messi's refusal to list his name or Messi's existence. I'm just saying it's a personal choice, Messi's personal choice. He can decide not to list anybody's name. But the Polish player is hoping Messi not listing his name is not a personal thing because football is a win-win situation. You win some, you lose some. That is how life is. I could win today. Yes, you could win tomorrow. One way or the other, the sky is big enough for all of us to fly. There are many birds in the sky. Do you think there's a possibility For those of us that like Messi, Lewandowski, I know in viewing centers, most of us participate in this argument. Messi, Lewandowski, please call me. Do you think there's a possible beef? I know it will be very exciting, but I feel at this point, let live and let live. Let peace just reign. Football argument. Hey, viewing center. As a child, yes, have always loved football. I would follow my uncles then to watch ball. Arguments, bottles would fly, men would be sweating, mouth odor, body odor. That's the fun of it. Then, in Katsina State, a 28-year-old man, Safulai Abdullahi, was killed last year over an argument about Chelsea and Barca. Who is the greatest? 18-year-old Idris Yusuf stabbed Abdullahi to death. Yes, Abdullahi was rushed to the Danja Hospital, rather, Comprehensive Health Care Center, where he was declared dead days later. Can you imagine? Now, I know I'm an advocate for peace, and football is a form of entertainment. So what's the fun of it if I have to be afraid of being killed? If someone is throwing a bottle at me, if I'm getting threatened? And we know how viewing centers can be very toxic. I have been there. I go to viewing centers every now and then. So I know what that particular environment is like. It gets really, really, really risky out there. It gets hot out there. It's a cold world out there. At this point, the case has been adjourned to the 7th of March 2022. But the big question here is, do you think toxicity in viewing centers will be reduced? Do you think there's a way to curb this? Call me and let me know. You can always drop your comments. These are things we should discuss. Because if football is going to be about entertainment, peace has to reign to a particular extent. Abdullahi just died at the age of 28. His father reported to the police almost immediately, but he's dead, and Chelsea and Barca are still doing very well. They have money, the players are well to do, but Abdullahi is dead. That's the thing. He's dead as it is. These are big issues that we should discuss. This is just Wednesday, between Thursday and Friday. Friday, yes, I'll be back again. Will be issues. I mean, scores of issues that will be revolving around sagas, things will be happening. Novak Djokovic is also in this story, but I don't even want to delve into that issue right now. It is very lengthy. Like I said, football yarns. These are sagas that are currently walking the world of sports as it is. This is still sports on AF television. I'm going to give us a rundown of the things I talked about before I leave the studio to prepare to bring you more juicy things. Nigeria versus Sudan. I liked today they're playing against Guinea Bissau. Please log on to our platforms on Facebook, AF News, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. Please comment. Let us know what you think about Nigeria versus Guinea Bissau game today. What are your projections for the game? Yes, Egypt to be playing against Sudan. AFCON, what do you think can be done better? Let's Okagbare is sad, but we have to move. Lewandwoski, Messi, please comment. Beef, somebody's cooking meat. Then football arguments and viewing centers, should it be included under 1,000 ways that? This has been Sport Real on AF Television. I am still your online television sport coach, Regina Monday. Please catch me on Friday. I'll be bringing to you more trending, saucy, spicy details in the world of sports. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.